सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरीमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वंदे गुरु परंपराम्। इस समय हमारे साथ उपस्थित सभी दर्शकों और भक्तों का मैं प्रेम एवं आशीर्वाद सहित स्वागत करता हूँ। I welcome you all for sitting with us. Today's subject for Nithya Satsang: excitement in executing the principles. Listen. Even to practice the four tattwas, you have to practice four tattwas. Even to practice four tattwas, you have to practice four tattwas. Understand this word. Even to practice authenticity, you have to become authentic. To practice integrity, you have to become integrated. To practice responsibility, you have to become responsible. To practice enriching, you have to enrich. ध्यान से सुनिए। आज हम इन चार तत्वों के अभ्यास करने के कैसे उत्साह ला सकते हैं, उसके बारे में बात करेंगे। चार तत्वों का अभ्यास करने के लिए चार तत्वों को आपको जीना होगा। Authenticity has to be practiced authentically. Bring constantly authenticity in your actions. Authentically means the deeper and deeper layers of your being should imbibe these four principles. That is when the success or creating the reality you want is possible. I tell you, all your goals are nothing but creating the reality you want. It can be wealth, it can be health, it can be good relationships, it can even be enlightenment. Anything it can be. It is nothing but creating the reality you want. It is possible when you are deeper and deeper layers of being starts practicing four tattwas. When you are living authenticity itself, inauthenticity will interfere in it. I'll be authentic as much as I can. No. As much as others think you can, you should be. Not as much as you can. As much as I can is the greatest cheating word. It is like, I'll give you 1 crore, I'll just take away 99,99,999 rupees away from you. Then what is the use of your 1 crore? This is exactly we go on doing. I'll practice authenticity. I commit with you, Swamiji, as much as I can. No. No. संपूर्ति का अनुभव करने के लिए आपको पहले संपूर्ति को लाना होगा। श्रद्धा का अनुभव करने के लिए आपको पहले श्रद्धा को लानी होगी। आपका कोई भी लक्ष्य का उद्देश्य केवल आपकी इच्छा अनुसार वास्तविकता का सृजन करना और उसका अनुभव करना है। Listen. ये वास्तविकता तभी संभव है जब आप इन चार तत्वों का अभ्यास और अधिक मात्रा और गहरी रूप से करते हैं। एवरी मोमेंट यू आर क्रिएटिंग योर लाइफ, whether you want it or not, whether you like it or not, whether you are getting it or not. Nothing can be done by the word as much as I can. This word is like a thief having the key of the treasury. If the thief gets the key of the treasury, he becomes politician. This idea, concept, as much as I can, is the most cunning, inauthentic. I tell you, whenever I speak on these four principles, I am so excited. I do even feel sometimes I became fanatic of these four principles. Even if I am called as fanatic of these four principles, I am okay with it. I am happy about it. Because when you start living the layer by layer, when integrity, authenticity penetrates you, the life you experience, the joy you experience, the strength you command, the strength your presence radiates is unimaginable. मैं उतना ही करूँगा जितना मैं कर सकता हूँ, या मनोभावना आपको संकुचित करता है। Go on stretching your body and mind, actions and life with four principles. That is dana, tapa, practice, meditation, process, kriya, enlightenment, everything. Anything auspicious in this life is just these four principles. चार तत्वों का अभ्यास संपूर्ण रूप से कीजिए, ना कि जितना मैं कर सकता हूँ। इस भावना के साथ मैं जितना कर सकता हूँ, मेरे जितनी क्षमता है, ये शब्द एक चोर की तरह है जिसके हाथों में आपकी तिजोरी की चाबी है। इस जीवन जो भी शुभ है तो वो है ये चार तत्व। जीवन में कोई भी मंगलत्व केवल इन चार तत्वों के आधार पर ही संभव है। Living integrity in your thinking is ajapa japa. Living authenticity in your actions is the greatest kriyas. Greatest kriya. Living responsibility in your being is ultimate samadhi. Enriching in your life is greatest dana. Dana, tapa, kriya, everything is just these great principles. These four principles is everything. So understand, bring integrity, authenticity, responsibility, and enriching in your every moment, breathing, thinking, feeling, and living. Let your cognition be aligned with four principles of integrity, authenticity, responsibility, and enriching. I tell you, sometimes it feels like people are there out suffering in famine and drought, and here you have dam full of good water, Ganga, pure Ganga, and billions of tons of food. Even when you take it to their place and cater it, people are not ready to use it. What to do? You can postpone anything in your life, not raising you to the spiritual strength, not aligning you to these four principles. First, this is the most important thing you need to do in your life on war footing basis, emergency basis, discovering your root pattern and completing with it. What you feel about you, the actual root pattern, what you feel about the world and others, what others feel about you, and how you project yourself to others. Listen. How you exactly feel about you, the actual root pattern, and how you feel about others and the world, and how you project you to others, how others expect you. ध्यान से सुनिए, आपके सोच विचार में संपूर्ति से जीना ही सबसे महत्वपूर्ण अचप है। आपके हर कार्य को श्रद्धा से करना ही सबसे महत्वपूर्ण तप है। उत्तरदायित्व के साथ आपके अंदर बसे जीव ऊर्जा जब बहता है, वही सबसे महत्वपूर्ण समाधि है। और लाभान्वित करना सबसे महत्वपूर्ण दान है. I am not talking some remote, otherworldly ideas. Please understand. I am completely grounded, down to earth. I am talking what you need in your life if you are a CEO, if you are a politician, if you are a decision maker, if you are a head of a team that is bound by goals and deadlines, if you are a head of a family, I am talking to you if you are active in the life, not retired. आपके जीवन में सबसे महत्वपूर्ण कार्य जो आपको तुरंत करनी चाहिए वो है आपके मूल विचारधारा की खोज करना. आप अपने आप को कैसे अनुभव करते हैं, आप दूसरों और विश्व को कैसे अनुभव करते हैं, आप अपने आप को कैसे दूसरों के सामने प्रस्तुत करते हैं, दूसरे आपसे क्या अपेक्षा रखते हैं. Whatever you want as reality in your life, power, money, love, blissful relationships, fulfillment, completion, whatever it may be, you can just build it with 4 principles. And I also wanted you to know, many times you think, if I start practicing these 4 principles now, authentically, then slowly, after 10 years, I may achieve the reality I want. No! Start practicing. You will see the miracles being showered from all corners on you. You will know the miracles happening from all the corners on you. Do completion with others. All the incompletions you have, complete with others. Your health will become all right, miraculously. Do completion with yourself. Suddenly you will start attracting wealth. आप अपने जीवन में जो भी चाहता हो, चाहे वो शक्ति हो या धन हो या प्रेम हो या आनंद में संबंध हो या पूर्णत्व हो, आपका मन चाहे वास्तविकता जो भी हो, आप इन 4 तत्वों के आधार पर उसका निर्माण कर सकते हैं. ये ना सोचिए कि यदि मैं अभी 4 तत्वों का अभ्यास आरंभ करूंगा तो धीरे धीरे मैं इन 4 तत्वों के साथ जीने लगूंगा. नहीं, मैं आपसे कहता हूँ 4 तत्वों का अभ्यास कीजिए और आप देखेंगे कि आपके जीवन में चमत्कार हो रहे हैं. Life is so alive. Even one decision you take for life, life takes 1000 decisions for you. In our traditional literature it says, when you take one step towards God, God takes 1000 steps towards you. is not a lie. It's a truth. When you take one step towards life, life takes 1,000 steps towards you. If you remove 2 cubic feet mud from the path of the water, from the canal, you are not going to be getting water to 2 feet land or 20 feet land. No. The water is now going to go to 200 acres, maybe even 2000 acres. Same way, when you practice these 4 tattwas, integrity, authenticity, responsibility, and enriching, even if you make one decision based on integrity, authenticity, responsibility, and enriching, suddenly you will see life will be making 1000 decisions towards you, for you, fulfilling you, completing you. When you complete with your mother, suddenly life wants to complete with you. When you complete with your brother, suddenly cosmos wants to complete with you. जीवन इतना शक्तिशाली है कि यदि आप जीवन के लिए केवल एक निर्णय लेते हैं तो जीवन आपके लिए 1000 निर्णय लेता है। जीवन जीवन से भरा है। अगर आप जीवन की तरफ एक कदम बढ़ाएंगे, जीवन आपके तरफ 1000 कदम बढ़ाएगा। Sometimes I wonder why, even being in the drought, famine, people don't want to have the great Ganga and billions of tons of food lying waste, because they do not trust this Ganga and food can solve their problem. They think, no, the whole country is suffering with famine and drought. How can I be helped by this just little water and food? You don't understand. That is exactly the problem. Food and water, it is there, take it. Ignorance of human beings, again and again and again, destroys the possibility of experience. जब आप 4 तत्वों का अभ्यास करते हैं, यदि केवल एक ही निर्णय इन 4 तत्वों के आधार पर करते हैं, आप देखेंगे कि जीवन आपके लिए 1000 रूप में पूर्णत्व की तरफ ले जाएगा। Understand the root pattern of how you feel about you when you discover and complete. The whole humanity around you behaves with you completely differently. The root pattern of how you look at the world and others, see it and complete with it, you will see the world around you behaves with you totally different. Pain is inability, in non-decisiveness to live the 4 principles. Non-decisiveness and inability to live the 4 principles is pain. Catch it. Catch it. When you find out why the way you project yourself to the world, and complete with it, tons and tons of your expectations about the world just collapses, melts down. The mountains melt down. The obstacles of experiencing you, obstacles of experiencing your possibility melts down. जब आप अपने माता के साथ या पिता के साथ पूर्णत्व लाते हैं, तब आपका जीवन और पूरा ब्रह्मांड भी आपको पूर्णत्व स्थिति में स्थापित करेगा. Human mind is such a powerful mechanism. Even if you feel lazy to practice these four principles, if you feel resisting towards these four principles, do this simple thing. Go on talking about these four principles to others. Whoever you get it, catch them and start talking. I tell you, it's the most easiest way. Catch your maid and start talking. She can't say no anyhow. You are paying her. Catch your subordinates, catch your students, catch the people who can't say no to you. Start talking to them about these four principles. I tell you, these four principles are such, when you talk about them, your heart will grab it. It will grasp it. After I made these four principles as my meditation program syllabus, now everyone wants to become Acharya. Because these four principles are like a phosphorus. Any way you come in contact, you will be burned. Whether you practice or preach or think or contemplate, you will be burnt. You will be purified. Again and again, I wanted all our satsang centers to have a gathering, meeting, to discover your root pattern. Even the television viewers, Sadhana TV and Lotus TV viewers, you can call the number appearing in the screen. My sannyasis and sannyasinis will help you, support you to find your root pattern with which you are suffering. Understand? Whether it is a coffee addiction or tea addiction or cigarette addiction or alcohol addiction or anger addiction or agitation addiction or irritation addiction or poverty addiction or laziness addiction or powerlessness addiction, for any addiction, it is your root pattern which is responsible, which is your root thought pattern, that is responsible. All the satsang centers till Guru Purnima, means July, this is my word for all of you, Guru Vak for all of you. You have to find your root pattern and complete. If you are interested in finding your root thought pattern, which is a cause for all your sufferings and powerlessness, and you don't know how to, call the number on the screen. My sannyasis And sannyasinis will help you to find your root thought pattern and help you to come out of the long suffering. Sharada Devi beautifully describes her life. She says, if I have to tell my whole life in one line, it's a long prayer. I tell you, she's right. Her whole life was such beautiful, long prayer. Not the begging prayer, overflowing gratitude prayer. She was a kid till she left the body. She was a joyful kid till she left the body. आप स्वयं के मूल विचारधारा की खोज करने के बाद अपने आप के साथ पूर्णत्व करते हैं, आप देखेंगे कि आपका पूरा विश्व परिवर्तित हो जाता है। यदि आप चार तत्वों को नहीं जी पा रहे हैं, दूसरों के साथ इन चार तत्वों के बारे में बात कीजिए। मैं कहता हूँ इन चार तत्व इतने शक्तिशाली है कि इनके बारे में लगातार बात करते करते आपका हृदय इन चार तत्वों को समाहित कर देगा। ध्यान दीजिए, इन चार तत्वों को जीने के लिए आप में उपस्थित निर्णय ना लेने की असमर्थता ही आपके जीवन में दर्द और पीड़ा को उत्पन्न करता है। I request all the television viewers and devotees who are watching this program to find your root thought pattern, the root cause for your suffering, and complete it should be your first priority. सभी दर्शकों से मैं कहना चाहता हूँ, ध्यान से सुनिए। यदि आप अपने मूल विचारधारा से पूर्णत्व लाना चाहते हैं, आपके स्क्रीन के नंबर को कॉल कीजिए। मेरे सन्यासी और सन्यासिनी आपकी सहायता करेंगे। They will help you to find your root pattern and complete with it. Finding your root pattern and completing with it is the real yoga. Not just stretching your body little this side and that side and blowing your nose and churning your stomach. That is this Babus and Babas yogas. The real yoga is finding your root pattern and completing it. Completing it. That is the real yoga. अपने मूल विचारधारा की खोज करना एवं उसके साथ पूर्णत्व करना ही सही योग है। शारदा देवी बहुत सुंदरता से कहती है, अगर मुझे अपना पूरा जीवन का वर्णन करना है तो मैं कहूँगी मेरा जीवन एक लंबी प्रार्थना है, उसी तरह आपका जीवन एक लंबी पीड़ा है। आपका मूल विचारधारा को पहचान के उस पीड़ा को दूर कीजिए। आपके मूल विचारधारा को पहचान के उस पीड़ा को दूर कीजिए। फाइंड योर root thought pattern, the root pattern of suffering, root cause of suffering. what idea you created about you first in your life, and what idea you created about the world and others, and how you started projecting yourself. All these three are the root cause of your suffering. Find all these three root patterns. Complete with it. You will be liberated. You will experience liberation. Till then, anything you do, life will only be failure. When you do this completion, anything you do, life will be success. Anything you do, life will be success. So, next few minutes, I'll release this book. Today, we have this new book, very important, my first book on 4 principles, Science of Living Enlightenment. Almost after 2 years, I am coming up with the first book. This is the first book on the 4 tattwas. Introducing the 4 tattwas. So all the TV viewers, devotees, you can order for your copy. Call the number on the screen for your copy. I can say the complete introduction about the 4 principles. The initial introduction about the 4 principles is available in this one book. Anyone can read and immediately start living it, start following it. It can move your body, move your mind, move your energy, move your intelligence, and move you towards success, fulfillment, completion. The book is Science of Living Enlightenment के इस पुस्तक को मैं आज आविष्कार कर रहा हूँ जो 4 तत्वों के बारे में आपको परिचय देगा। 4 तत्वों पर मेरा पहला पुस्तक आप आज मैं प्रस्तुत करना चाहता हूँ, जीवन मुक्ति का विज्ञान। 4 तत्वों का पूरा वर्णन इसमें है। Whatever I am speaking, sharing in the morning Nithya Satsangs, the essence is available in this book. Thank you. With this, with my integrity, authenticity, responsibility and enriching, I bless you all. Let you all
जीवन मुक्ति प्रदम देवम क्षमा पूर्णम।
Paramahamsa Nithyananda is a rare living incarnation, a yogi by birth. He has been expressing his power of enlightenment since birth. He has authored more than 500 books in Tamil and English, books in Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, Hindi, Sanskrit, Gujarati, Oriya, Bengali, Marathi, French, Malay, Polish, Portuguese, Italian, German, Danish, Spanish, Russian and Chinese, with translations in 26 languages are available. He is also an exemplary speaker with over 8,000 hours of profound life solutions through his discourses. Social services such as Annadan, free medical care, free educational services, ashrams, schools, temples, hospitals established in more than 140 places around the world offer exceptional services. A powerful spiritual healer who has healed millions of people of diseases from migraine to cancer. A Kriya Yogi who has formulated kriyas for physical health and mental well-being, benefiting thousands. A living master who offers practical solutions for our everyday problems. Having meditation centers in 151 countries including Bidadi, Thiruvannamalai, Rajapalyam, Salem, Hyderabad, Varanasi, Los Angeles, Ohio, Seattle, San Jose and Phoenix. He is the founder and spiritual head of Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, a spiritual guru for 10 million followers, an incarnation who transmits the highest spiritual energy through initiation, a contemporary yogi who has revived the Vedic science of yoga worldwide through thousands of yoga centers. Adept in Ashtamahasiddhis, mystical yogic powers, he has effortlessly awakened the Kundalini of thousands, gracing them with spiritual powers. A spiritual powerhouse who has revived the sacred Vedic tradition by establishing Vedic temples worldwide in places like Los Angeles, San Jose, Seattle, Toronto, Ohio, Oklahoma, Phoenix, St. Louis, Malaysia, Brazil, Paris, Guadeloupe, Dallas, New York, New Jersey, Atlanta, Calgary, Vancouver, Singapore, and places like Bangalore, Hyderabad, and Thiruvannamalai in India. A dynamic young guru who is an inspiration to thousands of youngsters. India's most watched spiritual guru online. A beacon of spiritual light who has triumphed over the forces of religious terrorism and political persecution. Paramahamsa Nithyananda is an eternal Kalpataru, blessing the world with the boons of material abundance and spiritual enlightenment.
आनन्दानुभवास्वादं सर्वरोगनिवारकं वन्दे पापविनाशक्तं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतं नित्यमुक्तं निर्विकल्पं ध्यानलोकप्रदीपकं वन्दे शान्तमयं बन्धं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम् आनन्दगन्धसञ्चारं सर्वोपाधिविनिर्मुक्तं वन्दे ज्ञानालयं नाथं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम्.
Let you all achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, share and explode in eternal bliss. Nithyananda.
Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, Nithyananda Nagar, off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bengaluru. Phone 08027279999. www.nithyananda.org. www.youtube.com/lifeblissfoundation.